In today's video, we're going to discuss backward pawns. First, I'd like to define what a backward pawn is, and it's simply a pawn that cannot be advanced with the support of a friendly pawn or protected by one. It's a good thing to note that it's not that the pawn can physically be prevented from moving, but usually by advancing it, it ends up being lost. And so that's what defines a backward pawn. So in this particular diagram, we could see that there's only one backward pawn, and that would be the one on b6. Just to note, the one here on e2 can safely be advanced to e4, so it is not a backward pawn. Typically, the backward pawn is considered a weakness. However, in some openings, like the Sicilian here, it is can also be a source of dynamic counterplay if the person with the backward pawn can advance it to open up its pieces. However, in this game, which I'll quickly show you, that is not the case. And what happens is white puts pressure on the backward pawn and actually uses that to create new weaknesses in my camp. And I'll just show you a few moves. G5, here knight to h5, h4, queen c7, and knight to d5. Typically the square in front of the backward pawn can be occupied by opposing pieces. Bishop to d5, and white makes the correct move and takes with the queen. Again, if white were to take with the pawn, then the backward pawn would have some protection here by white's own piece. So in this particular position, though, black goes on to win by exploiting this backward pawn and eventually using it to create other weaknesses in the position. Now, if you're the person with the backward pawn, you want to try to find ways to get rid of it as soon as possible, or at least take advantage of mistakes your opponent might make. For example, in this position, from one of my games, here I'm playing black against from the Sicilian defense, and we see here white actually makes a mistake. After rook ac8, white plays bishop takes c6, and now it would be a mistake to take back with the queen because the pawn would still be backward and weak. But by taking back with the b pawn, now black can generate some counterplay here by advancing. Now let me just show you a couple moves here. a5, rook f to d8 to support that advance, bishop to g5, and d5. And black is doing just fine here. So to sum up here, if you are against the backward pawn, you want to line up your major pieces against it and try to control the square right in front of it. So in this particular position, which is our original position, you would try to control the b5 square. If you are the person with the backward pawn, you want to try to find a way to advance that pawn and get rid of it. So that's an introduction to backward pawns, and look out for more pawn structure videos in our Chess Fundamentals series. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to get updates to new videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and visit www.betterchesstraining.com for more articles about improving your chess. Also, if you want to see a more advanced example about creating and exploiting weak pawns, check out this video, which features a game with American Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura.